Hello Flubbers. The Nintendo Switch is likely in its final moments, and soon we will have a new console. However, this incredible console has left a permanent mark on us. On the verge of becoming the best-selling console in history, the Nintendo Switch has shown us that we can have our best games with us wherever we go. It has enabled thousands of us to experience games that we wouldn't be able to if we couldn't play them away from home. That's why today I'm going to celebrate with you the 10 best experiences I've had on my Nintendo Switch. And yes, you heard me right, I said experiences, not just games. I'm talking about games that were so good and meaningful to me that they ceased to be just games and became feelings. These are the games that will stick with me forever. So, if you're here for a traditional list, you might be in for a surprise. Each game on this list has carved out a special place in my heart, providing memories that I'll cherish for years to come. Whether it's the thrill of an epic adventure, the challenge of a mind-bending puzzle, or the joy of connecting with characters on a deep, emotional level, these games have it all. Grab your Joy-Cons, get comfy, and let's kick off this epic countdown. Welcome to my top 10 experiences on the Nintendo Switch that changed my life. And hey, if you've played any of these games, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Let's get started. Number 10. I've been a die-hard fan of the Mario Party series since my childhood. The early days were spent in awe of Mario Party 2 and 3, blissfully unaware of the sequels that awaited my discovery. When I stumbled upon the existence of more games in the series, it became an obsession. I consumed videos daily, eagerly absorbing every piece of content I could find. Fast forward to 2009, a pivotal year when I received a Wii from my dad, unlocking the door to Mario Party 8. That was a dream come true, playing the titles I had longed for. However, the joy was bittersweet. After Mario Party 8, Hudson Soft, the heart behind the franchise, ceased to exist, casting a shadow of uncertainty over the future of Mario Party. I clung to every rumor, every hint of Mario Party 9, until its release in 2012. But to my dismay, it veered away from the essence of the franchise, dampening my passion for the series. The subsequent handheld titles did little to rekindle my love. Then came a glimmer of hope, Super Mario Party for the Switch, a return to the cherished roots of dice rolling and board navigating. Just when I thought it couldn't get better, Mario Party Superstars burst onto the scene, featuring the best boards from the first 3 games and a collection of the greatest minigames across the series. Mario Party Superstars is the ultimate Mario Party experience. It's a captivating, beautifully designed game that resurrects the franchise's glory days. The only shadow cast over this party? The lack of DLCs. Mario Party Superstars stands as a complete package, yet one can't help but dream of even more boards and minigames that could have extended the fun. Number 9. Imagine yourself trapped inside an abandoned asylum. The setting? A place that seems to have come straight out of your worst nightmares, inhabited by, well, let's just say, patients who definitely aren't there for a routine checkup. And the worst part? You don't have a single weapon to defend yourself. This is Outlast, a title that redefines terror and survival in an environment you'll want to forget, but that will stay etched in your memory. Among the many horrors you'll encounter is this guy here. Believe me, he's the last face you'll want to see in the dark corridors of this horror hospital. But what makes Outlast shine isn't just its terrifying antagonists, but the suffocating atmosphere it creates. The setting is simply incredible. Every shadow, every dark hallway, every creaking door opening ramps up the tension. You feel a visceral need to escape, but the way out always seems just out of reach. And when the batteries of your only source of light start to run out, the urgency becomes palpable. The scarcity of resources, especially the precious batteries for your camera, brings an extra level of desperation to your escape attempt. The environments are stunning in their macabre beauty, and the best part is that Outlast keeps the experience fresh from start to finish. There are moments when you're in a cruel dilemma: run into the unknown or stay hidden, hoping the danger will pass. For fans of thrills and spine-chilling terror, Outlast offers a unique experience. It's a game that tests your limits, challenges your courage, and above all, proves that sometimes, the most frightening monsters are those that inhabit the human mind. Landing at number 8, we dive deep into the alien oceanic planet of Subnautica. Imagine crash landing on an unknown aquatic world. Sounds terrifying, right? But here's where the real adventure begins. In Subnautica, you're not just surviving, you're thrust into an otherworldly odyssey. You'll craft diving gear to venture into the darkest caverns, encounter both beautiful and fearsome titanic creatures, and unravel the secrets of stunningly diverse biomes, all set to an incredibly immersive soundtrack that truly enhances the sense of exploration and isolation. This game is a roller coaster of emotions for players. It's an unparalleled experience for anyone who loves to explore and uncover the unknown. Subnautica masterfully makes you feel like an astronaut lost in the vast ocean of a distant planet. The aura of mystery that envelopes the game compels you to delve deeper, driven by the desire to learn more about the enigmatic alien civilization that once inhabited this world. Every discovery feels like a piece of a larger, intricate puzzle, urging you to piece together the planet's past. And if you find yourself craving more after the credits roll, don't miss the opportunity to play the sequel, Subnautica, Below Zero. Expanding on the original's core gameplay, it introduces an even greater emphasis on terrestrial exploration, taking you to the icy lands of Planet 4546b. With new challenges, creatures, and mysteries, it's an essential continuation of an already captivating journey. Subnautica is more than just a game, it's an expedition into the unknown, a test of survival against the backdrop of an alien sea. Whether you're a seasoned explorer of digital depths or new to the underwater genre, Subnautica promises an adventure like no other on the Nintendo Switch. So, take the plunge and discover the wonders and dangers that lie beneath the waves. In 7th place, we have a work of art that transcends the traditional concept of a game. Get ready to embark on an emotionally rich journey with Spiritfarer. At first glance, Spiritfarer may seem like just a beautiful indie game, but dive into its vast oceans and you'll discover an unforgettable experience. In this game, you take on the role of a charismatic ferry master, whose mission is to guide souls to the portal that leads to the afterlife. But make no mistake, Spiritfarer is much more than a game about death, it's a celebration of life. The plot allows us to deeply understand each character. We learn about their stories, form bonds, laugh, and cry with them. And inevitably, the time comes to say goodbye, leaving a void on the boat and in our hearts. The management and farming mechanics within a boat are a revolutionary aspect. Cultivating food, building accommodations, and meeting the needs of your passengers becomes an addictive task, involving the player in a deeply emotional cycle of care and farewell. It's fascinating how Spiritfarer, a game without traditional enemies, epic battles, or arduous challenges, manages to capture our hearts. It proves that a game's strength can lie in the emotion of its narrative and the depth of its characters. And if you still don't have a Nintendo Switch, don't worry. Spiritfarer is also available on Netflix, ensuring that this touching experience is within reach of even more players. Personally, I can say that Spiritfarer is one of those rare gems that leaves an eternal mark, an experience that transcends the game itself, teaching us about farewell, memory, and above all, about the meaning of caring for others. It's a game I will never forget. Citing into the number 6, we have a title that's not just a game, but a journey of unity, challenge, and heartfelt storytelling. Let's talk about the game of the year for 2021, It Takes Two. Hailed as the quintessential co-op experience, It Takes Two is a masterpiece that redefines what it means to play together. In a world where gaming can often be a solitary activity, this game emerges as a beacon of collaborative fun and adventure. What sets It Takes Two apart is its seamless blend of challenging gameplay and sheer enjoyment when played with a partner. It's not just about making it through levels, it's about embarking on an epic journey together, solving puzzles, and overcoming obstacles that test your teamwork and resolve. The puzzles are not just clever, they're a joy to solve, thanks to the game's brilliant design and the charismatic nature of its characters. Each puzzle and level unfolds like a chapter in a grand adventure, drawing players deeper into its enchanting world. But It Takes Two is more than its gameplay. It's a heartfelt exploration of relationships, packed with charm and character. The story it weaves about collaboration, facing challenges together, and understanding each other's perspectives is profound. For couples teetering on the edge of a significant decision, this game could very well be a transformative experience. It's rare that a game comes along with the power to not just entertain but also to teach and inspire. It Takes Two accomplishes this with grace, making it not just a game to play, but an experience to share and cherish. If you're looking for a game to bring you and a partner closer together, to challenge you, to make you laugh, and maybe even teach you a thing or two about cooperation and compromise, look no further. So, grab a friend, a family member, or your significant other, and dive into the world of It Takes Two. It's a journey you won't want to miss, and it's why it earns the number 6 spot on our list. Climbing up to the 5th spot, we encounter a game that's deceptively simple in its premise yet profoundly impactful in its execution. Let's talk about Celeste. At first glance, Celeste might seem straightforward, a pixelated 2D platformer about a young girl named Madeline who's determined to conquer a mountain. But to say that's all there is to Celeste would be an understatement. This game, it caught me in a way that's hard to put into words. The soundtrack of Celeste is nothing short of hauntingly beautiful. It sends shivers down your spine, perfectly encapsulating the emotional and physical journey of Madeline. Every hurdle you clear, every summit you reach feels like not just a victory for Madeline, but a personal triumph over one of life's many challenges. Make no mistake, Celeste is tough, but it's a rewarding kind of difficult. The levels are brilliantly designed, filled with creativity that constantly surprises and challenges you. And then, there are these beautiful, serene moments where the game pauses for breath, allowing us to delve into the poignant dialogues between Madeline and Theo, or other denizens of the mountain. These narrative interludes are where Celeste truly shines, giving us a chance to reflect on the journey, not just on the mountain, but within ourselves. It's an unforgettable experience that resonates on a deeply personal level, reminding us that overcoming obstacles is as much about internal growth as it is about external achievement. Celeste is more than just a game. It's a heartfelt exploration of perseverance, self-discovery, and the power of resilience. It's a masterpiece that earns its place as the 5th best game on the Switch. If you're looking for a challenge that's as satisfying as it is soul-stirring, Celeste is waiting for you. Landing a powerful hit at the 4th spot is none other than Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the sheer insanity of this game's roster? Seriously, whoever imagined a world where Steve from Minecraft, Banjo-Kazooie, Bayonetta, and Snake from Metal Gear Solid would throw down in the same game? It's the ultimate crossover event in the history of entertainment. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is not just a game, it's a comprehensive lesson in video game history, my friends. With a myriad of modes and spirits from countless franchises to collect, this game is a treasure trove for fans. And the soundtracks, oh, the soundtracks! Every franchise represented in the game brings its iconic tunes, which you can customize to play during your battles. It's like a love letter to gaming's musical legacy. The story mode in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate takes a different approach. While it may not reach the epic heights of the Subspace Emissary from Brawl, it stands out as a unique and impeccable adventure. Pair that with stunning graphics, and you've got a visual feast that keeps you engaged fight after fight. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate represents the pinnacle of the series. It brings together all the characters, music, and stages from previous games in a spectacular showcase. Honestly, it sets such a high bar, I find myself wondering where the franchise can possibly go from here for future installments. This game is the epitome of what makes the Super Smash Bros. Series so beloved. It's a chaotic, joyous celebration of gaming culture, packed into one explosive package. If you own a Switch and you're not playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you're missing out on a crucial piece of video game jubilation. Before we dive into our top 3, I'm gonna ask you with all my Flubber heart to leave a like and subscribe to the Flubber Geek so you don't miss our next videos. Now let's give some honorable mentions to amazing games that unfortunately didn't make it onto the list, not because they're not good, but because the experience of playing them didn't impact me as much as the ones on the list. Still, they are among the best experiences I've had on the Nintendo Switch. Among them are Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, Pikmin 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, Luigi's Mansion 3, Alien, Isolation, Life is Strange, True Colors, Metroid Prime, Remastered, No Man's Sky, The Witcher 3, Route 96, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Leaping into the 3rd spot on our list, we have a game that brings us a freedom never seen before on this franchise, Super Mario Odyssey. A game that redefined the Mario franchise and captured the hearts of players around the globe. Super Mario Odyssey marks a triumphant return to the explorative spirit of Super Mario 64, offering vast areas filled with secrets, challenges, and a staggering array of collectibles. This game reignites the collectathon genre with a modern twist, inviting players to dive into a treasure hunt across the Mushroom Kingdom and beyond. The worlds of Odyssey are a marvel of creativity and diversity. Far from the traditional desert and water levels, we're treated to a dazzling array of environments. Imagine wandering through a world made entirely of desserts, exploring a Mexican-themed desert, or the bustling streets of the incredible New Donk City. Speaking of New Donk City, the festival event is an absolute showstopper, a moment that sends shivers down your spine with its celebration of Mario's legacy, filled with music, joy, and a sense of adventure. But what truly sets Odyssey apart is its game-changing addition to Mario's world, a Cappy. This sentient hat revolutionizes gameplay, offering new ways to interact with the environment, solve puzzles, and defeat enemies. Sorry, Flood, you're great, but Cappy takes the crown. Super Mario Odyssey is an endless journey of discovery and delight. No matter how much you play, there's always something new to find. It pays heartfelt homage to Super Mario 64, not just in spirit but also in substance, featuring a dedicated world and even a classic Mario 64-bit skin. Super Mario Odyssey, it's a love letter to the entire Super Mario series, pushing the boundaries of what we expect from a Mario game. It's a masterpiece that deserves its place as the 3rd greatest game on the Switch, offering a magical experience that continues to enchant players of all ages. Ascending to the penultimate position, we have a title that not only redefined a legendary series but also revolutionized the open-world genre itself. We're talking about The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. The moment I first stepped into the vast, untamed wilderness of Hyrule, I knew this was an unforgettable adventure. Breath of the Wild completely transformed the direction of the Zelda franchise, presenting a world that was breathtakingly empty yet full of life and mystery. The subtle piano notes in the background, the ambient sounds of nature, it all creates a feeling that you're truly alone in a wild, unexplored world. This game took open-world exploration to new heights, literally. With the ability to climb almost any surface and glide across the skies, Breath of the Wild introduced a sense of freedom that was both exhilarating and serene. And the music, the soothing melodies of the Sheikah Towers, in particular, have a special way of calming the soul. I've restarted Breath of the Wild more times than I can count, and each playthrough feels as magical as the first. Witnessing Link awaken to gaze upon the wild expanses of Hyrule never ceases to inspire wonder. The game's opening moments perfectly capture the essence of discovery and the endless possibilities that await. I know that I've already said it from the previous games, but Breath of the Wild is also more than just a game. It's a journey into a living, breathing world where every nook and cranny holds a story, every storm cloud a challenge, and every sunset a moment to reflect on the day's adventures. It has set a new standard for what open-world games can be, offering an experience that is as profound as it is vast. Securing the second spot on our list, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is a masterpiece that has left an indelible mark on the hearts of gamers and the landscape of gaming itself. If you haven't embarked on this journey, there's a whole world waiting to be discovered. With only one spot left, the anticipation is at its peak. What game could possibly top Breath of the Wild? Yeah, of course it's it. From the very opening scene, where Link plummets from the heavens, every moment is designed to leave you awestruck. Tears of the Kingdom doesn't just raise the bar set by Breath of the Wild. It vaults over it, transforming what was already an incredible game into something that feels like a mere precursor. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom isn't just a mere sequel, it's a monumental achievement in gaming history. The level of freedom in this game is unparalleled. Every corner of its vast world is ripe for exploration, filled with thrilling adventures and a beautifully woven narrative. And let's talk about the plot twist involving our beloved Zelda, simply breathtaking. The game's opening, shrouded in mystery, the unleashing of Ganondorf, it's all executed flawlessly. Dungeons are more intricate, the challenges more formidable, offering a vast array of enemies and treasures that beg to be discovered. Tears of the Kingdom elevates every aspect of its predecessor, delivering a richer, more immersive experience. The world itself feels alive, sprawling across 3 massive areas ripe for exploration. The first time I dove from the skies and descended into a chasm towards the underworld, witnessing the game render everything seamlessly without a single loading screen, I was in disbelief. It's a testament to the game's technical prowess and design ingenuity. Tears of the Kingdom is unequivocally the definitive Zelda experience. It fulfills Aonyima's vision from the Skyward Sword era, a world where you can leap from the skies to the surface without loading screens, a seamless adventure from the heavens above to the depths below. It's not just the pinnacle of the Zelda series, it's a landmark moment for video games as a whole. There you have it, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, our top pick for the best game on the Switch. A game that not only surpasses its legendary predecessor but sets a new standard for what's possible in open-world gaming. If you've had the pleasure of experiencing this masterpiece, we invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? The kingdom awaits your exploration. Feel free to also share your own top 10 Switches experiences in the comments as well. I'd love to see them. Thank you for accompanying us on this journey through the top 10 Switch best experiences I have. In the future, I'll dedicate a video to each game featured on this list, so be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on our upcoming content. Until next time, Flubbers.